Hi, this video details how I'm yield farming a phantom network pool on Beefy Finance that is pretty much little to no impermanent loss and currently gives a great APY. If I'm bullish on the phantom token, this is a great way to earn some passive income while hodling. Before beginning, I'll need a Metamask wallet set up on the phantom network and a sufficient amount of FTM phantom tokens. I've also made a video on the cheapest way to buy FTM tokens, which would be a great prequel to this walkthrough. I'll link to that video with a card at the top right and in the description below. Let's get started. Beefy Finance is a yield optimizer that employs investment strategies in its vaults to maximize compounding returns. In order to get to the Phantom Network vaults, I click on the Phantom Network icon here. First, I want to make sure my Metamask wallet is connected to the Phantom Network. If not, I need to switch it. I just need to refresh the page to sort everything by TVL. Okay, the vault I'm looking to farm is the TOMB Phantom Liquidity Pool. To understand why this pool minimizes impermanent loss, I have to understand TOMB. Essentially, TOMB is a token that is pegged to the Phantom coin. Its price is algorithmically controlled to be as close to one FTM coin as possible. It's very similar to how DAI is pegged to the US dollar. The tokenomics of how TOMB does this is beyond the scope of this video. So, since TOMB closely tracks the price of FTM, this minimizes impermanent loss since a change in the ratio between the two underlying assets in a AMM liquidity pool is what causes impermanent loss in the first place. The value ratio between TOMB and FTM should theoretically be constant and practically close to constant. That's the idea, at least. I only have FTM tokens in my wallet, so the first thing I need to do is to buy some TOMB tokens. I click in the TOMB-FTM LP vault and click buy token. This brings me to SpookySwap, where I can swap FTM for TOMB. There's a warning that pops up alerting me of fake tokens. I click I understand and continue. I'm going to swap a little less than half of my FTM coins to TOMB tokens. This is so I have some left to pay for transaction fees on the Phantom blockchain. My total FTM balance is currently about 33 FTM, and I'm going to swap 16 coins for TOMB tokens. I click swap and Metamask pops up for me to confirm the transaction. I wait a bit for the transaction to go through. Notice that I don't see the TOMB balance in my Metamask. This just means I need to import the token to see it. I go to the TOMB Finance docs and copy the contract address for the TOMB token. Then I go back to Metamask, click on import tokens, paste in the address, and click add custom token. After that, I see that I have about 16.8 TOMB tokens in my wallet. The next step is to then go back to the Beefy Finance vault and add liquidity. I click add liquidity and once again, I'm navigated to SpookySwap. What I need to do now is to provide both the FTM and TOMB tokens to create an LP token that can then be deposited into the pool. For the ingredient A input field, I'm specifying how much FTM I want to add. I don't want to use all of my FTM because I need some to pay for fees. At the same time, since TOMB is below the peg right now, one FTM coin is worth something like 1.05 TOMB. Since the two asset amounts need to be of equal value, I can't add more FTM than what I hold in TOMB. After playing around with the numbers, I settled on 15.95 FTM. SpookySwap will automatically calculate how much TOMB that equals. I click approve TOMB if this is my first time providing liquidity and confirm through Metamask. After that goes through, then I can click supply and confirm on Metamask to add liquidity and generate the LP tokens. I can look at the transaction details on FTM scan. The resulting token that I get from supplying liquidity is called SpookyLP token. I click that token to get the contract address so that I can import it in my Metamask. Sure enough, when I import it, I can see that I have 11.15 worth of SpookyLP tokens in my Metamask. The final step is to go back to Beefy Finance and deposit the LP token. I can see that Beefy has detected my LP token balance. I click approve to start the deposit. Metamask pops up so that I can confirm the action. After a few seconds, I can refresh the page to continue. After I refresh, I click into the TOMB-FTM LP vault again and input the amount of LP tokens I want to deposit. I'm depositing all of my tokens. Then I confirm one last time on Metamask, and after a few seconds, the transaction goes through. If I click into the transaction on FTM scan, I see that I'm receiving Moomoo tokens for depositing on Beefy. Once again, I copy and paste the contract address in my Metamask to import that token and check my Moomoo token balance. And sure enough, I receive 0.891 Moomoo tokens as receipt of my deposit. Whenever I want to withdraw my funds, this token gets converted back to SpookyLP tokens, and then I can remove liquidity on SpookySwap to recover FTM. Now, my assets are on Beefy Finance, earning triple-digit APY yields passively while minimizing impermanent loss. Keep in mind though, the APY on this vault is constantly fluctuating and may decrease in the future. After one day, my deposited token amount went from 11.155 to 11.185 tokens, which is an increase of about 0.27% daily, in line with the vault numbers. The dollar amount has gone down though because of a drop in the price of FTM. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you're yield farming on Beefy Finance and what strategies you're employing. As always, stay safe, stake safe, and thanks for watching.